There's a little bit of fog rolling in. It's early morning, and today we're gonna see if we can get on some coho. Let's see if we can't make that happen.
And it was interesting, you know, to see those fish in front of Bonner Creek, which I'm sure they're still there. Oh, got one.
You got one?
Oh, it was a coho.
Really?
I lost it.
Wow.
Damn.
That was Dad's first cast, and he just lost the fifth cast. But I'm not even rigged up yet, and he just hooked a coho in the head of that little spot. Huh. It's a dead chum. You know what it is? It's a dead chum that was floating on the surface. I literally cast over a dead chum floating on the surface with my first reel cast. That is exactly what you want. What in the fuck? Oh my god. Got another dead chum. Oh, never mind, even better, I've got a stick. I didn't let it sink for more than 2 seconds, and I'm not using a 16th ounce jig head. Well, the little endeavor of trying to fly fish that spot did not work, but as you can see here, I've got quite a few jigs I tied up for today. Pink and purple, pink and white, blue, chartreuse, black and green, even a couple of nightmare jigs, which I am now gonna try. Oh man, it's been about 15 minutes. I haven't actually hooked anything, but I had 2 big strikes on the nightmare jig. Oh my god. I just had a big strike up here in the pool, just up from the one I was fishing. Oh man, it definitely could have been a chum that bit, but it was fairly close to me, and it was just a huge strike. All right, well, no luck at our tried and true lower pool, but we are quite a ways further upriver now, and we are about to head to the larger pool upriver that we also fished in last video. So I'll see you there. That was a big red coho.
Was it?
Yeah, like 12-pound reddish coho. There's a lot of colored up ones.
They're not very far away from you.
Got one. Got a small silver one. Wait, is that a trout? I think I might have a good cutty on. I've got, no, it's a coho, but it's very small. Oh, there he goes. It was wild. Yeah. I saw it, and it was like a 1.5 pound coho. Yeah. Huh. That counts. Interesting. Oh yeah? Coho? All right, Dad's got a coho here. Looks, he says good condition. We'll see. It looks pretty big though, either way. Definitely giving him a good fight. Could be a pretty big one. How big?
Good silver, I saw him flash.
Really silver?
Is he?
No, I said really, is it silver? Oh, I see him, yeah.
It is silver, at least half decent.
Got him.
Hey, look at it.
It is hatchery.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Good enough to keep. See? You only have to keep 5,000 of them.
All right, well, not a big fish, but this is our first keeper.
Nice keeper.
In pretty good condition. So that is, that's great. That's what we want. Nice hatchery. And there's the meat of that fish. Even though he's not completely chrome, he has bright red meat, and that will be very good. Oh my God, Dad. It must have been on, no, it must have been on for a while, because it took as it like hit the water, and it looked a little weird, but I let it go for like 2 seconds. Then I did my first twitch and it was there. It felt fairly good. And that's like my 8th lost coho. And I'm sure it was a coho. Got a fish, and it's definitely a coho. Think I'm gonna have to walk over to my dad here, who is a ways away from me. Oh, it's a good one. It's a silver one. This is gonna be really awkward. I've got to get this fish quite a ways through a bunch of current. That's a pretty big one. That is a pretty big one.
Clear me if you need to.
You're good there. Stop trying to net it when it's going nuts. There we go. That's a pretty good fish.
Beauty.
Still a very high quality fish. That's close to chrome.
Oh, that's a super.
That is very, very nice. And that's a pretty good fish. That's like a 7-pounder. Okay, so I just landed about an 8-pound wild, pretty silver coho.
Yeah, it's a good one.
And we are gonna get a release in him right now. And that was on the light pink and purple.
Glow in the dark head.
That was on the light pink and purple jig head with tinsel. And we're gonna get a release now. That's a big fish.
That is a big fish.
That's a pretty big fish. That's bigger than I thought. That's 9 pounds.
It is.
All right, underwater. Man, I've had probably 7 or 8 strikes today with not a single fish even hooked. And that fish really, really made up for it. That was about an 8 or 9 pound female, I think, coho. Beautiful fish, very silver. Would have loved for that thing to be hatchery, but it's fine. Anyways, I'm gonna get back out there. Huh. Man, that was super weird. I was just walking up to this spot and I saw like a handful of small silver-ish fish surfacing in like 4-inch deep water. I cast this thing in and brought it along the surface, and I thought I snagged a chum or snagged one of those things. And I thought, no way they could be coho, but I was literally trying to jiggle it out of the fish in front of me. And I got it close enough to me, I looked down, and it is like a 2-pound silver fish. and it was mouth hooked and it popped out. So that's weird. I don't know. I think there's a couple like silver small coho or silver small chum in this like 4-inch deep water, and one of them just bit the jig. I wish I hadn't just assumed that was a snagged fish. Oh, that was a fish. I just had a hit right off that opposite bank. There's a big shelf and an undercut as this current pushes into it, and I just had a bite. It's like third cast back in this spot. Dad's got one. Looks like I'm gonna have to run back over to him. Dad says he's big and red, so Dad hooked a colored up one probably. I'm gonna have to run through the rapids here again. Have a look at Dad's coho. This thing is bright red. Pink cheeks, bright red coho. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah,
red fish.
I'm not the best at this.
Well, it's been a little while. I've circulated through all my jigs that I tied, all the colors, and haven't got anything more than you already saw. And now I'm all the way at the tail out, and I'm gonna cross and see if I can do some fishing from the opposite bank. Oh man, it is a little sketchy here. I'm walking right along the edge of the drop-off that goes into the deep water. Come on, get out of there. We had a couple earlier, yeah? Sorry? We're using little pink twitch jigs. They're like little marabou jigs. Yeah. Hey, buddy. Did you walk all the way out here? Aw. Well, it's getting late. We are now on our way out. I lost quite a few fish today, but we landed some pretty good ones too. And it was not a bad day. Thanks for watching.